under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Bulldogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Felipe Lugo, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So now into the box is Javier
Leading
Moya,
off tonight for
and
the
we are
Dodgers.
set for Baseball here this evening.
Javier.
First pitch of the AB on its way. To short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Rob Bell.
So stepping in is Rob Bell, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D'Lo, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here's the pitch. Randy Rogers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Ripped down the first base line. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Sylvester Steen gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And now the first pitch. Cody Wells is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan D'Ro, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Stepping in next, Andres Escalona. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the number definitely not with the batter here.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good change up with some depth.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cortez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So here is Lance McMillan, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Roberto Chavez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Jones moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Geraldo Vargas.
Now to the plate, Geraldo Vargas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lugo, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Castro.
At the plate, Dominic Castro offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Vargas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Cristobal Cortez.
Cristobal Cortez.
First pitch of the AB now. Ready with the 0-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Batting 9.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Phil Hart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Javier
Next to stand in is
Moya.
Javier Moya, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
You know what I like right there,
Now
Dan,
batting.
is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah. Nope, inside, Bolton.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brett Delgado. First pitch of the AB on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Looking at his career totals, Delgado is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Into the box now, Francisco Delgado. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Delgado aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ishii brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Pedro.
In now, Pedro Mora. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Next to dig in,
second
Freddie
baseman,
Rodriguez.
Freddie Rodriguez.
First pitch of the AB now.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Moya is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Randy Rogers.
Randy.
First offering.
Rogers.
Oh, that's low.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Good
Now
contact to start out the inning.
catcher.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready now is Roberto Chavez. Flew out last time up.
Chavez.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0. Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Deal. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Mike Deal.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rogers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Cody Wells. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Andres Escalona. Wells, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Wells rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
Now batting,
didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Lamont Jones, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Bouncer up the middle, scooped up. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Right fielder, Brett.
So now to the plate, Brett Delgado. He singled in his first debut. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line drive to center field. Cortez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. We're tied now at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Geraldo Vargas.
Geraldo Vargas.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Dominic Casto. He bounced out last time up. Into center field, line drive, base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now into the box, Francisco Delgado struck out in his last trip to the plate.
First baseman, Francisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So next to bat will be Albert Ishii. Off to a fine start. And now a pitch on the way. And it's 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
At the plate now, Pedro Mora. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Freddie Rodriguez. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it's now 6-3.
Yeah, with 1 out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
To the plate now, Mike Deal. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that misses 2 and 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Into the box now, Cody Wells. Pitch is popped up. Chavez has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Andres Escalona, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air, out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. And now Phil Hart worked a walk his first time up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
To 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Now at the plate, Javier Moya. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Moya.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Rob Bell swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Fouled away. Moya stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now it'll be Randy Rogers. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Patrick Delory is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Patrick Delory.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lamont Jones. First delivery to him. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So the next to bat will be Brett Delgadio. Here's the first pitch.
Delgadio.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Up next, Francisco Delgadio. First pitch on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Albert Ishii.
At the plate, Albert Ishii, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 8-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The designated hitter.
Standing in now,
Pedro
Mora.
Mora.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hard hit towards center. Cortez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 8-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up the switch.